Hey, Justin Monk here with Intermountain Wind and Solar. Hey, one of the real common misconceptions or questions we hear about is people still think or have the question that if I install a solar system, I need big, expensive batteries. And that's not necessarily the case. Now, if your goal is to offset your power bill and save money, you don't need batteries. If that's your goal, you don't need batteries. These are grid tied or grid direct systems. They're operating without any need for a battery. So you're pushing power, you're generating power on your roof, using it in your home. If there's excess, it'll flow out to the utility, onto the grid. You'll earn credits throughout the day. Then when you come home at night and the solar's not producing, where you might think you would need a battery to keep your home running, you'll be pulling power from the grid. It's just that it will be those credits or that excess that you put on during the day. So we kind of use the utility as a storage unit or a place to put our excess power so we can use it later. That's net metering. Now, if your goal is to have, so here's an example. These are the jobs going out tomorrow. These are the microinverters, N-phase microinverters that we use most of the time. Now that inverter is grid tied. So if it senses that utility goes down or shuts off, there's an outage, it also has to shut off per code requirements. So in that case, you would not have any power. So again, back to your goal, if you want to save money, reduce your power bill, and have, just have a zeroed out consumption power bill, then grid tied, no batteries, that's what you want. But if you want to be prepared for an emergency or prepared for an extended outage of some kind, then you're going to want to install batteries, and that would be a grid tied battery backup system. Now, probably our favorite option for that is the Tesla Powerwall. There's other options out there depending on your scenario, but the Tesla Powerwall, which we've got some on our shelf here, they're going out super fast, which has been awesome. It's kind of what we've always wanted in a battery. If you want to have backup power during an outage, or you just want to do a self-consumption option where you're not exchanging with the utility and just not even worrying about a net meter system, there's always that option too. So in short, you don't need batteries to have solar. But if you want backup power or you want to be prepared for an emergency, then you want batteries. But most of the systems that we install are grid direct, no batteries, and the inverters, like you saw, they're mounted on the roof. There's nothing even in the garage. It's a pretty slick installation. So if you have more questions, if there's questions about that, post it in the comments or give us a call. We're happy to help out with that.